Hello, everyone. This is Linda, and today is Sunday, and what a gorgeous day it is. It's um, it's cool. But the sun is shining. Yeah, look at that. It is. It's just a beautiful day. It feels good. It's one of those feel good type of days. Look at that butterfly. I took a picture of a big one a few minutes ago. Awesome, awesome. But yeah, they still humming around these marigolds. Isn't that awesome? There's a black one over there. I don't know what he's doing. Don't lay no eggs nowhere, buddy. But that's a monarch, so I'm thinking he just wants some nectar. Yeah. But anyway, today is a beautiful day. It's a Sunday, and the sun is shining. God is good. I can feel it. So yesterday I was reading my comments I had on my latest video, and Garden City, that's who it is. Garden City says, when I talked about my grandkids' harvest of their of their little bed they made here, she thought that was awesome. You know, it is. It really is. I do a lot of things for my grandkids, but I try to let them do some things for themselves, because if I do everything for them, then they wouldn't know how to do nothing for themselves. And then when they are at an age when they must do for themselves, they would be looking for someone to give them a helping hand when they don't need a helping hand. They need to, yeah, get off their butts and do what you got to do. So that's the lesson in doing your own thing. But she also talked about my Katrina bricks. Well, Katrina bricks, there are definitely named from that big bad woman that came. Mm, she came upon us back in 2005. I know that everyone who lived in New Orleans, Mississippi, all the Gulf states, uh, will never ever forget Katrina. Everyone have their Katrina story, and listen, it changed the dynamics of New Orleans in so many ways. It really did. Uh, when I drive through the city, I see people living in places that that certain people wouldn't never live. For instance, um, if you heard of the rapper Lil Wayne, and if you never heard of him, then really, I don't know where you've been. But anyway, Lil Wayne is from New Orleans area. He is from a part of New Orleans called Holly Grove. I'm from that part of New Orleans also, and it is it's crime infested. It is, you just have to say what it is. What it is what it is. It's crime infested, but you must realize is that at everyone who lives in Holly Grove are not criminals. Everyone that lives in Holly Grove are not uh, pharmaceutical dealers. Everyone in Holly Grove uh, does not hurt people. Uh, you have very hardworking people live in very, very bad areas in New Orleans, and I'm more than sure in every other city. But and it's strange because Lil Wayne is from that area, like I said, and he is one of the biggest rappers there is now in the world. But also, one of the greatest singers in the world came from Holly Grove, which is Mahalia Jackson. Yeah, go figure. So Lil Wayne lived on a street in Holly Grove called Monroe. The name of the street is Monroe. So as I pass on Monroe Street, I see white folks living on Monroe Street. Yeah, no, that never happened before Katrina. So the whole dynamics of New Orleans changed. Uh, so where I live, my home flooded. And when my home flooded, everything was in it. All of this, everything here was underwater. When I came home, I had fish in my living room. Yeah, dead fish was in my living room. But anyway, so I had two trailers in my yard. I had one across the front of my house, and the other one that was on my side yard. And these bricks was a part of the structure to hold up the sides and whatever uh, for those trailers. And that's why I call them Katrina bricks, because that's what their purpose that I got them was because of Katrina. Um, Katrina did a lot of bad stuff. You know, a lot of people lost their lives. There's a lot of people that died in Katrina and they still have never been identified. No. Also, which is weird, it did a lot of good also. Crazy, but it did. You had people in New Orleans had never had bank accounts. You had people in New Orleans never got on an airplane. Just everything. So that is my Katrina bricks, Miss Garden City, and that's the reason why I call them that. I'm trying to think where she says she was from. I can't remember, but I've been to a lot of places. I sing gospel. I represented New Orleans by singing gospel. I've sung at many, many places in New Orleans. You name it, I've probably sung there. House of Blues. I've been a part of Jazz Fest since 1994. Tipitinas, yeah. So a lot of things. I've traveled to Europe at least 6 times. I've been to the island of Sicily, Rome, Milan, Savona, um, and all of that because I sing gospel. It's just a gift that God gave me. I came from a family that sings gospel, so that's what I did. That's what I do. That's what I did. But it was weird because when I went to Europe in 2009, I was already there when there was this man who got on this airplane and he had explosives in his pants between his legs. I don't know if you guys remember that. But when that happened, I was in Rome. So now I usually go there from December 1st to January 1st. Wait 1 second. And when I was in Rome, I heard on the news about this man who had this bomb on a plane and so on and so on. And now I'm like praying, like, Lord, I don't want to get on the airplane and somebody have bombs and craziness and foolishness on them. So the good thing is that, right after it happened, you know, they really got totally, all kinds of restrictions. You can't have, you know, baby lotion, uh, which I didn't carry lotion when I went to Europe. I had Vaseline. Look, I am a black woman and lotion do not do good for me in Europe because when I'm there, it is snowing. Uh, I think I sung outside once in Europe. It was 8 below. And it wasn't bad when I first started singing. I had gloves, hats, coats. By the time I got to the third song, I took all that stuff off. But I have to keep me some Vaseline because, my skin just do not, I am accustomed to heat and humidity. Heat and humidity. Right. So, but Katrina did a lot, one way or the other. And so, everybody got their story, and uh, I have mine. But no matter what, I thank God that my family made it through. But anyway, that's my story of Katrina bricks plus more. All right, guys, y'all have a great day. I need to do some cleaning. Look at this bed. It is a mess. A mess. So I'm going to try to do something. And I'm going to try to figure out what I'm going to plant over here. I'm thinking maybe some wildflowers. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. All right, guys, y'all have a great day. Later, y'all.